Year 9, I tore my sartorius, which is
so
that's a star sign.
it goes from.
Ever have an opportunity to go pro?
Well, if I didn't do my knee injury, no. I had a couple of trials at Brighton.
What age?
Year 7, and then might have been year 8 or 9. So I did 6 weeks in year 7. They were like, no. I was like, okay. And then the second one, it started as a 6-week trial and it went on to 6 months. And then at the end of the season, after training, they brought me aside and were like, sorry, mate, your weak foot's not good enough. I was like, my weak foot?
Your weak foot?
That's one of my strong points. They obviously made up some bullshit because they obviously didn't want me. And
Yeah.
They were trying to be polite, I reckon. But they kept me for 6 months, keep my dreams up, and then they battered me after 6 months and destroyed me.
Did anyone else have that realization, like at a certain age, where you knew that you weren't going to become a footballer and how bad that felt?
I just started doing kung fu. Then I was just like, yeah, fuck that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cobra
I
Kai,
got
sorry.
bullied. Yeah, I want to be like Mr. Miyagi. No, I was always shit until I got quite fit doing kung fu, and then I came back.
But
I was
was
like,
there
fitness actually helps.
Was there never a point in like primary school where you thought you could be a footballer?
I wanted to be. I wanted to be Jersey Dudek, but then I found out I was only going to be
Jersey
Jersey Dudek, what a player. What a player.
I love Jersey
What a
Dudek.
player.
Love him.
I'm only like 5'9", so I was just like, this isn't going to work out.
Yeah, I wanted to be Pepe Reina for so long.
Pepe Reina?
You look a bit like him.
Yeah, I look a bit like him. That's the reason why I supported Liverpool, because I didn't ask for a Liverpool kit for Christmas. I asked for the Pepe Reina kit for Christmas because I thought it was really
A
cool.
goalie kit?
Yeah,
Long
that's
sleeves and everything?
He's
got
told
long
us this
sleeves
story about
and
5 times. He loves it.
I got bucking on the back and everything. I got Cell goalie gloves. I was so happy. I was buzzing.
What position were you?
I was goalkeeper, but then I had severe anger issues, so they put me outfield for the second half.
Severe anger issues.
So, for example, I'd concede goals, completely my fault or completely no one else's fault, and I'd blame everyone else. Like, he could score.
Oh,
from
you're not
half
one of
volley.
them where when the ball goes in, you see the keeper shouting at everyone.
Yeah, I was like Cal the Dragon on TikTok. And then so whenever someone scored into me, I'd be like, well, I had a common saying that I said every time, where's the defence?
Oh,
Where's the
keepers like
defence?
us.
So keepers love to blame the defenders.
And the defence was, well, I had to. And then I had so much anger in me that they'd be like, let's just go outfield next. And I'd just run around just halving everyone.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
The one saying I hate is get closer to them. You're like, well, if I had the fitness, I fucking would.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do off the pitch, right? So you don't on the pitch.
Yeah, but it's hard when you have asthma. You take like
I
6.
got asthma.
Do you know how to take like a couple of weeks to, further? Like, so you know, if you bat a pre-season, you do nothing. Do you not like you're 3 or 4 weeks behind everyone else's base?
I think I've always been that.
Yeah.
Always been behind because of injuries and asthma, but you got to work extra hard, that's why.
Very true. I just don't have the motivation.
What injuries have you had like in recent times? Because when I've played against you twice when you played for Hashtag.
I want to hear all the injuries.
But yeah, you always seem to have some sort of knock.
I'm very Jack Wilshere. So, year 9, I tore my sartorius, which is
That's a star sign.
it goes from it goes from the right of your hip down to the left of your knee, so it's your longest muscle in the body. So I tore that twice. Great fun.
God.
That was great fun. And then I
Barrel of laughs.
did my knee
And how did
in.
it happen? If you like, was that just running?
Fucking.
Spence opening them up again.
I went for a halfway line
Oh.
shot.
That's
Halfway line shot.
embarrassing.
Didn't go well.
Karma.
And then the second time I came back too early and just took a free kick and it fucking went.
Really, just that?
Yeah.
Kick the ball.
Yeah, literally both times just kicked it and it snapped.
Lord Almighty.
The knee injury was 2013, so college.
Yeah.
College. This was going back to the Brighton thing. In college, I got asked to. I was at Palace for a little bit. They asked me to join their scholarship, or
Yeah.
Was that
No,
when you
meant-
16?
yeah. So actually,
Yeah.
like, they asked me to move to Croydon and like,
Oh.
so you train and do the.
So asking you to risk your life, basically.
You train and do like a BTEC scholarship. So,
Yeah.
so I played a few games for Palace, but then I just said no because I was at college and I was going to go to uni.
Were Palace in the Premier League then?
Maybe.
Why would you
Maybe.
turn that down?
Because it wasn't guaranteed that he's going to be a pro. It wasn't a
okay.
pro contract. It was like a scholarship. So you'd train with them, you'd play for them, but you'd also do your BTEC on the side. And I was already at college. It would have meant leaving my friends, moving to Croydon, not going to uni. I don't know.
I think that's
Maybe I should have risked it, but
That's the worst thing for footballers, like who are like 17, 18, because if you get released, you have nothing.
Yeah, it's
It's
such a gamble.
yeah,
Such a
you're better off going into non-league and If you're good enough, you'll find a way of getting to the
Like
top.
a Jamie Vardy.
Exactly. Like
It is 18,
Ian
isn't
Wright.
it? When they review your contract when you turn 18, then they're like,
I know
Pissed
somebody.
off
I know
or
somebody
like-
was at Brighton up until he was 23 and got released.
Fucking hell.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many Newcastle
Or
players.
maybe a little bit. Maybe 21, 22.
And you see them, and then after they get released, they just go and just become dead massive.
Drug addicts.
It's probably because, like, if you're training as often as you are, you're actually eating quite a lot.
Yeah, you are.
Because obviously for fuel and stuff. But then when you stop actually running and burning it,
Yeah.
you just become, well, like, sort of Maradona, innit? He was a big porker.
And you'll be on
IDK.
like a dedicated training program as well as soon as you come out of it. It's like
so much science in it.
who's Sir Steve Redgrave? Is he the rower?
Yeah.
All-time English Olympian.
yeah, I love Rowan.
Steve. He competed in like 5 Olympics, and he said he took him 3 years to get out of the Olympic routine of training and eating. Otherwise, he would have just done that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Steve
'cause
Redgrave.
Steve Redgrave, yeah.
When I was 16, I was at Middlesbrough, and I got a diet plan and everything, and I fucking hated it because I was always like the person that would just like eat like whatever, and then when they actually come in and they weigh you and everything like that, and it's so intense, and that's where I actually hated football because it then becomes like a job.
Yeah.
It's like
Especially as a kid as well, you get piled on so much pressure. It's no wonder you see so many problems
That's
in
given
football.
him so much PTSD, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I played side mates, we played them at XO. I could see like he really wants to have fun. And I've said to him recently, come play for my Sunday league team. He's like the trauma in his eyes. He's like, don't make me
Sunday,
go
mate,
back
do
there.
it.
Yeah.
Sunday league is the best kind of football.
Yeah,
Well,
it's fun.
it's when I'd travel like an hour and a half to get in Middlesbrough from where I lived, and then you wouldn't even touch a ball. You'd just do shape for like an hour and a half, and it's like, well, I don't want to do this. Why the fuck would I travel all this way?
Sunday league's a little bit different, mate. Like,
Yeah.
we
Just
rock
play a little
up.
game of 5
Sunday
a
league's the most fun you'll have playing football.
When COVID's gone, yeah, you rock up, you do a little warm up, you play a game. If you play for me,
And our
usually
people are
win.
still pissed, aren't they?
Yeah, and we try not to do that.
More
We go
than
to the
that.
pub after the game. So after the game, we go pub, and then we're just like, have a bit of a laugh.
Well,
Come, mate. We'll
yeah.
go pub, get a bit.
You can
pissed.
do a roll through as well.
Mm-hmm.
Roll through when you just rock up when you haven't slept.
You made a glass, you know.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
bad. It was.
You are a frail,
Yeah.
frail man.
Oh, it's bad, real bad. I mean, still got problems with my knee. Like, you asked about the injuries.
Yeah.
I did my knee. I tore my medial ligament and ruptured the cartilage in the same challenge. Fucking bastard who did it to me.
Jimmy Carragher, if you're watching.
We'll come to Carragher in a bit. But this guy tackled me. I was running down the right. He just flew in. I landed like a metre and a half off the pitch. And it was the day before I was going Zante.
Oh, fuck it.
It ruined my holiday. Oh, thanks for this. The worst bit was, I was on so embarrassing. I was on a drip and gas and air on the side of the pitch. I had paracetamol flowing from my body.
Were you on that and Zante as well? On the podium.
he's just like, I'm supposed to be going to Cherry Bay tomorrow.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And like my mate was like, oh Theo, what's your passcode for the phone? I was like giving him like my bank details and stuff like that. I did not a clue
You
what was
were on
going
another
on.
planet.
I had not a clue, but I got in the ambulance, went to hospital, tried to get my money back for the holiday. They're like, no, you're literally going in 12 hours.
Did you go?
I went.
Did people
was
think
it?
you were just in fancy dress or something?
On the crutches. It was probably a very poor decision for the rest of my life to go to that holiday because the first night I was like, yeah, I'll just go out without crutches.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Where did you go on that night? Do you remember?
I want to say Lineker's and somewhere else.
Wayne's.
I hope it's not Wayne Lineker's place, but it's called Lineker's, so who would know? But Zante was a good laugh, but I went out like once or twice in the whole week.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, that first night I was like.
Did you ever revisit it? Or did
Zante?
Or did you just be like,
I went to Zante last year.
oh,
But not that. I went to a nice area.
okay.
Was there anyone that like sat
Doing
in
good
the,
now, guys.
Was there anyone that's like sat in your room with you? Because I remember when I went to Magaluf, there were some people that would just sit in the flat and drink.
Yeah,
Like, did you have
there was
people
that.
to chill with. Type
Yeah,
thing?
there was one of my mates who only went out like 2 or 3 times as well, so he stayed with me, which was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was just some
Just had
crutches.
deep
After
chats.
that, deep chats and went to the kebab shop. But after the first night, I was like, yeah, it's done for. I'm done for. And that holiday, that one night, completely fucked my nails out for a year.